Youth Task Force Recommendation Supplemental Letter Agreement, Short Elliott Hendricks Prairie Drive Park Complex. Mayor.
As the youth task force moves forward in our plans for the playground, splash pad, skate park, and all the other things that we have hopefully planned out at the MnDOT property, we have been trying to come up with a design and all of that kind of stuff. Greg actually contacted Adam Field, the chairperson of this committee, and talked to him that he's got a family, he wanted to help, and so he came up with a proposal, and basically the proposal, the services that would be provided by SEH for $2,000. It's normally about $15,000 to come up with. They're going to provide cost estimates for the development of the project, provide anticipated project phasing, so it's different phases, and then the rendering of the park complex. And I don't know if Greg has anything to add to this. Am I doing okay?
You're doing right on.
Because I'm not familiar with this that much. So I would like that the council would accept this proposal, and the splash pad or the youth task force has a balance in their budget of about $4,000, which we would be able to pay for this $2,000 fee that SEH is looking at charging us.
What's the wish of the council?
Make a motion, Mr. President, that we approve this agreement.
Is there a second?
I will second that.
Motion by Councilwoman Doucette, second by Mayor Van Riesingham for Youth Task Force recommendation for Short, Elliott, and Hendrickson for $2,000. Any more discussion?
Kathy, just a quick question. Is that Prairie Drive Park Complex, is that just for identification of location, or has it been given a name of?
It has not been given a name yet. Yeah, I believe that was just kind of a, just a.
Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Robin Hensel's request, inadequate disability access to city-owned building and sidewalks.
Robin Hensel, 807 First Street Southeast. Teresa Scorset, 414 2nd Street Northeast. Teresa Scorset and I are concerned about the lack of disability access on numerous city sidewalks, as well as some city buildings. One example is at the intersection of 4th Street and 7th Avenue. This is just one of many areas on city sidewalks that are not fully accessible to disabled individuals. Recently, the sidewalk in front of the property adjacent to my home, owned by the hospital, was made fully handicapped accessible all the way to the corner. I appreciate this change. The City of Little Falls Street Department front door is not equipped with the electric push button opener, so that a person who is wheelchair bound would not be able to enter without assistance. This is also true for both of the bathroom doors here at City Hall. I understand that Mike Lemire, former city council member, requested the installation of the push button door openers on the east side of City Hall. Under the American Disability Act, no individual can be denied participation based on their disability in government bodies, committees, and meetings. There are no provisions for blind individuals in any of these public buildings. Why not? We would like to ask the City Council and city staff to rectify these inadequacies in the near future and make sure the City of Little Falls is in compliance with the American Disability Act. Thank you for your consideration in this issue. And then I would like to just mention that and this isn't to be critical, but it's a suggestion so that our city crews are wiser in the future. After this, and I've I'm sure it was city crews because there was a city truck out front of my house when they were doing the renovation on the hospital property next to me. When they finished, they left a pipe.
Mr. President, I thought we were gonna listen to inadequate disability access and not everything else.
That's what's on the agenda.
That's what's on the
Well,
agenda.
I'm just showing you this because so that you're aware and the public is aware that our city crews could do a better job. This is a trip and fall. And when I was an employee at Coburn's, as a manager, we were mandated to share possible trip and falls. I believe this is a city safety liability right here.
What, a pipe did you say?
It was a pipe that was left sticking out of the ground about 1.5 feet tall. That if someone had walked in that area overnight or the next day, they could have tripped and fallen, and it would create a hazard and a lawsuit for the city potentially. I would
Is the
think-
pipe still there?
No, it's not,
Well,
but
then it's,
I'm reporting this
it's-
because
it's
this
mute.
sat here for quite a long period of time overnight and then for a portion of the next day. Long enough so if a person were to have walked there, they could have tripped and fallen. I just thought that the city council would want to know about such a situation and maybe make that suggestion to our city crews.
Thank
It was
you.
not meant at all
Mr.
to be critical.
Did the city put cones around it? mark
That's
it?
what they should have done, but it was not done.
it's gone.
Thank you.
Item G, engineering services.